You see why? I'm gonna make it quick. Okay? Not over 15 minutes because it's gonna be quick. Fuck yeah. Okay. Let's close that. Alright. So the game we're gonna play is narcissu side. Second. Okay. Let's just start a new game. Is Narakosu? Which one? Second? Okay, we just played the first one. I don't know. Or I can't read Japanese. We always okay. We just choose it. Wasted. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Even so, I attended elementary school like all the others, and during summer breaks, I often played it until I was utterly tainted. It doesn't have voice. Shortly after my entry in the middle school, the day after I had ordered a swimsuit for use the next month, my first hospitalization. On a day just before the first semester midterms, on a day when the first drops of rain were so cruelly cold, falling from amidst the poor white of the overcast sky. Of course, the first time it happened, all my classmates come to visit me almost every day, and when I was released, they even come to my house on weekend to play. But that was only the first time around. Autumn into winter, winter into spring, a vicious cycle. Hospitalization, release, silences, and hospitalization again. And before I knew it, even the classmates I once called friends turned into acquaintances and then into strangers. As if with every changing of seasons, also being erased from their collective memory. Oh, so sad. 老呀，我说了，我在做视频呢。Okay. Oh, sorry, I was supposed to lit up all at once. My eyes and everyone else's looked for over respective numbers 237 to 37, and of some 8 columns of lit text. Sure enough, my examination number was shining on the mid-list. Near the empty train car. Perhaps thanks to the beautiful afternoon, almost alone in that train car. I was heading back home from examination hell. My lieutenant My left hand held a new traffic regulation handbook, and my breast pocket held my brand new driver's lesson. So now I got a lesson as well. I mounted it, I mattered it somewhat happily, but there was no strong feelings behind it. I never particularly want to drive a car. I never particularly had any motive for it. It was just my colleges and the technical institute both recommended that I at least get a driver lesson. That night, when I was told my parents that I got my lesson, they merely replied with an "I see." And when I asked if I could borrow the car just for a test run, they instantly and cruelly just say one thing: no. What? Give her the car, bitches. Well, I didn't really want to drive the car or anything. The result was all too accepted. Those were my parents for you. The next day, I woke within chest pain and went to the hospital. Okay. Sickness and I generally had nothing to do with each other, which is why I found the ER waiting room is to be utterly boring. And just when I thought they were through examining me, they ordered an X-ray and some blood test. Then they left. And again, I feel left waiting for a long, long time. I had already polished off 3 volumes of Shonen Jump and was just about to start forth when Dad met me to the hospital right then and there. And it seemed that my new lesson, which still lay snugly in my breast pocket, would have to wait a long time for its turn to come. So sad. So protagonist autumn 2004. Right around when all too noisy kick this and finally gone lesson, I once again found myself in the hospital, as per usual. Of course, it wasn't as if I had been there the entire time. I come and went. A filter cycle. My first sugar was a month before. After that, I started doing in 5 minutes commute to and from the hospital by moped. And from then on, I was hospitalized, discharged, ordered to clinic, and hospitalized again and again and again. Well, I still had no clue what that pet or Irisla stood for. In no time at all, several months had already passed. All my appetites decreased, my medication increased. I could feel my own physical strength atrophying away. I kept imagining that my legs were getting thinner. But a needle of weight scale rudely informed me it's not just your imagination. And yet, I kept looking on at myself with detached interest, as if it were happening to somebody else entirely, as if I were looking at a sense on TV or the like. My mind could not be grasped that had so suddenly happened to my body. Nothing within me was telling me that this was real at all. Oh, I feel so bored. And that's why, enough story was all happening to me. I kept looking on as if it was happening to some far. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop writing. I stopped reading. Oh. Yeah, what a grade. What? 我做视频呢，我做视频呢，现在我要。